And there goes the dynamite. My name is Walt, and this is the Galaxy's Edge podcast. We're doing Task Force Warlock, Operation Loki, where the members of Warlock Company, the great mercenary guild out on the edge, are assisting the Republic, doing some damage. How you guys doing tonight? Starting with Gino being played by this guy.
I'm fantastic. If you didn't realize, I got my poster today. So
why don't you show us that beautiful bean footage?
All right. Look at these.
Wow.
Gotta show off the leg.
Oh, he put that on the internet for everybody.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's got the nice legs.
Let's see if I can kill the glare.
Oh no, that looks dope.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
There we go.
That's awesome.
Very nice.
And it's got a nice signature by Jason and Nick. And of course, you can get your Savage Wars one if you're lucky enough. But yeah, definitely worth it. I'm happy with it. And yeah, as was discussed in the back room, the posters stay on the bed during the sex.
I did not need to know that.
You did not have to say that.
Fair enough.
Like
Oh God.
more
I don't think they-
swordfish. No. If See,
No.
that happened in Discord like a month or so ago, and it was just awful for everyone involved.
Hey, somebody was able to cock a shotgun with their foot. I give them full props.
No.
Listen, that's
You
that's
have
weird, but
problems.
impressive.
I'm upset
People
with that.
have problems when you do that crap.
Dark Ops 91 Archangel playing Mags. How you doing tonight?
Pretty good, sir. How y'all fellas doing?
We're getting there. Dark Ops 93 Bubba playing Moray, sir.
Oh God, I'm already having nightmares.
Just wait till we introduce Dark Ops 5550 Kale playing Quinn.
Man, and I'm having sweet dreams.
The dichotomy of personalities.
It's crazy.
That
And
sucks.
speaking of, we're making excellent returns. We have J.R. Handley playing Hammerhead.
Hello.
Whoop whoop.
I did not believe you just whoop whooped. So
I did.
He's back. He
No,
must
no.
kill.
He's not back until I hear out freaking standing.
here we go.
Oh, freaking standing!
He's back. Carry on.
He's back.
Now he's back. So let's see. Last time on Operation
Plot development. I love it.
Walt, you're having too much fun. You need to stop.
Walt learned banners and he's
No.
excited.
Let him keep going.
right.
Awesome.
So
Banners
last time
excite people.
on our show, we had the boys of Warlock Company drop into the Drusik homeworld just outside the main city of Damyagora, and they managed to infiltrate the compound of one Murder Barbie, aka I have her name here somewhere.
Murder Barbie is her name.
Yeah, she doesn't get a character name. It's just Murder Barbie on her character sheet.
Where did I put that? Dear Lord,
It's
there
like
we
coming
go.
across a guy and his name's NPC.
Sabrina Murphy Esquire.
Oh yeah, the Esquire.
The
That's
third.
right, the Esquire.
Murder Barbie Esquire, the third junior.
So you guys had dropped in, and while trying to go silent, things went a little bit sideways, and you ended up in a whole lot of that is a lot of writing. You ended up in a whole lot of trouble because you had a mech here, and you had a mech here. Now, luckily, you guys had a Hool who was all like, "Damn," and he got in there and got some. Craig, you are way too excited about this.
I love it when you say that. You just got like the perfect tone and inflection, and
I think it's wonderful.
Contain
You
yourself.
think I could do it with that
I don't know
inflection?
who that heavy breathing is, but chill.
I will not thank you very much.
Careful, you're getting the guys in the chat excited.
Right? I'm gonna replay this later for my wife, and I'm gonna be like, "See, I have options."
Not good ones, but they're there.
But they're there. So when last time we left, you guys were right in the middle of some slap bang boom. So what happened was Quinn had tried to circle around right here, right in this this area, and he was going to try and take this dude out. But we had a little problem in that this particular mech right here across the courtyard was like, not you and not your donuts, and just started unloading a whole suck ton of rotary cannon blaster fire. Now he's guarded by the stairs, so he's a little bit protected, but some of the flak is starting to get through, and he's having a bad day. Luckily, Gator Boy, aka Doug, he is on the he is on the mighty warrior Doug. He's on top of the
He's Mighty Warrior Doug saying, "Damn."
Wait,
his name was so stupid.
You guys aren't all Doug?
Last name's
right,
funny.
yeah.
All right, because that's the thing. He thought all humans were named Doug, so he wanted to fit in. So he's basically breaking the crap out of this mech. You guys had slid in from the top. The downside to this is you were trying to move in quick and quiet, slick and silent, and because you failed miserably, now you guys are on the clock because you're there to get. They have a secure, compartmentalized information center on the scene that you guys are supposed to be collecting intel from, and they're either going to try and tight beam that off world, or they're going to pull the drives and try to get them out before you can get there, or worse, destroy them all.
Wasn't the local like comm network for their patrols? Didn't we find one in the tower up to the top?
Yeah,
of the
I
map?
muted this section.
Yeah, he cut the area so that they can't broadcast out from here. So if they have access to another tower, that's a whole different story. But they're going to try and offload all this info and then slag the drives if you guys don't, get your groove on. So when last we left, this guy just dumped one of his arm cannons into the stairs, and thankfully Quinn was down here and covered from the. That is enough plot development. He's what do you call it? He's down there at the bottom, basically taking cover. And let's get back into some action.
GR, put the chips away, man.
I know. I was about to say, is somebody just chowing down on some Tic Tacs?
or mute the mic.
I'm not eating anything. I'm listening to someone else eat while I started my fasting. Between this person, whoever you are, and I will find you, and Michael Rothman, who's killing me.
I will find you.
I'm so glad you're back, JR.
I miss you so much.
Oh my god! No, I can't look at the private chat. That is forbidden.
Shotgun with the fuck. I just saw Mitch's saying shotgun with foot. Become ungovernable.
All right. So the last.
They want to know why we're invading a 1600s German village.
The Germans had it coming. All right.
Beer? Isn't that the only reason you invade a 1600 German?
Beer and bar wenches.
On an extremely hostile world where humans are not the top of the food chain.
And the top of the food chain have 12 testicles? Yeah, that one?
Yep, 18.
Yeah.
18.
Yeah.
Aren't you going to construct a stronghold that reminds you of home?
Sure. We'll go with that. Damn Germans.
Yeah, I guess.
So we open up the last batting order I had Daniel at 25. I had Maury at 15. I had Archangel at 20. I had Quinn at 11, and then I had me at 10. So, did you want to go with that batting order or reshuffle?
I'm okay with it.
I'm cool
because
with
I'm
it.
first.
No, I mean that sounds good to me.
All right, Dan, you're up.
All right. So we got this. Let's click on the right map and not be potato. I mean, I love
Do you
potato.
have a map of a potato?
Dude, don't you?
I don't. I don't.
Come on. There we go. Right here. This guy. This map.
Yep.
All right. So there's a mech right there, and then there's still a guy up here.
Yes, and then a guy on this rooftop here.
And is this guy dead? I thought I killed him.
That guy is dead. That is why there's an unhappy face there.
Yeah, we wiped out all the guys on the left side of the map.
Okay, so in that case, I'm going to tactical barrel roll over to this corner and I'm going to take a shot at this guy right here.
All right, so peeling off, going to the other side, and taking the shot.
Yeah.
All right, hit me.
All right, that'll be 5d6. So,
Good lord. You have to beat an 11.
yeah, I got that beat. It is 5, 9, 12.
All right. It whacks him in the arm. Are you using that big ass rifle of yours?
Oh yeah.
All right, so he grabs the bar and pulls the trigger. And are you using the one that's the slugger or the bolter? Blaster or bang bang?
We're going with bang bang initially.
All right.
Oh yeah!
So dust and rock displace as that thing goes off, sending a pressure wave around you as the round kicks out and hits him in the leg, knocking him off his feet as he scrambles to try and stay on the German roof. It brings us to Archangel.
I am going to not combat barrel roll because we're covered on this side. I'm gonna, I don't do stuff just to look cool. It just happens because I'm cool.
Oops, sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna move to here,
Gotcha.
and I'm gonna yeet a bot popper at this guy. Just to, I know, didn't you say in the caves that the bot poppers weren't like a kill for those size mechs? It just
Right.
scrambled them a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna end up kind of screwing up some sensors for a minute, but you're not gonna be able to take them out with one of those.
All right. Well, I'm gonna yeet a bot popper at him, try and get my homes down here at a cover.
I was about to
And
say, I
across
would
the
like
street.
to not be getting shot at anymore.
Yeah,
Go for
that's
it.
the end goal.
You chose poorly for your location.
I chose an AT rocket. If that's choosing poorly, then I'll always do that.
Go for
Fair.
it.
And what am I rolling here to throw something?
What's the grenades?
I don't have the grenades. We didn't get stats for them. I just got a micro banger and a micro fragger.
All right, so you have the regular micro stuff that you have. Before you left the ship, you guys kitted up a little bit, and according to what I have here, you have a couple of regular bangers and a couple of regular e-bangers. So you can roll 4d6 and keep all of it.
Neat. Wait, one.
I don't wanna.
You don't want to. 5. 15.
15. All right. The staticky explosion goes off, sending the bot into kind of like a small fit. You can see the top of the bot kind of angle a little bit, almost like when somebody's trying to hear something, and it seems to be like step and drag, like back and forth, trying to reorient its sensors.
Ed 209 status. Got ya.
Yeah, the twitch.
The angry Destructo chicken. Yes, it's doing some of that. So we got that was Archangel. Let's go to Moray.
Enough with the chickens. I can't do it.
No more crack chickens.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna move over here and try and get an angle on this guy to help Doug out.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use my my ion rifle.
Mm-hmm. That will actually do quite a bit.
Yeah. So it says +3 to max. So that's 2d +3. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, hopefully this is better than me trying to shoot a guy off the top of a building.
You did your best. I mean, it sucked and it didn't work, but you did your best.
I think that's pretty damn good.
I got a 15.
Oh yeah. Okay, hold on. All right, so that thing has pretty much the same effect that the first Mecha Chicken is having with the banger that went off. So that thing is like twitching and trying to like step and drag, trying to maneuver itself so that it gets its sensors realigned. This one is doing the same thing, but it's having a much more difficult time because Doug is on top. Doug yells out, "Itchy!" As the wave washes over him. That brings us to let's see. That goes 15.
But I need to
That goes-
move over a little bit more.
to
for
get
my
that guy.
little- Yeah.
You'll have to back up a little bit because he's on a roof.
No. I meant to get back to this guy. Should I have come out more or?
No, you're good. You're good. You don't
Okay.
want to be.
Just
You don't
make
want to
sure.
be in the line of fire of that thing when it starts kicking off.
I know.
that, brings us,
I'm just trying to be fair.
that brings us to Quinn.
Hi. Yeah. I think I was still getting shot at, so it's just a whole lot of screaming and yelling.
Right now, there's nothing shooting at you because you saw Mags throw an e-popper on this thing, and it looks like it's having a hard time engaging its sensors, trying to see anything.
So, how many rockets did I have?
2.
I had 2 rockets.
Yeah, because it's not like a law or an AT4 where it's disposable. It's
Right.
reusable like a Carl Gustav.
Mhm.
So you just sit there and you guys are laughing because of Forgotten Ruin, didn't you?
Carl Gustav don't care.
Oh yeah.
Carl
absolutely.
Gustav. You ever see the pressure wave when one of those goes off?
No.
Oh yeah. Oh
I've
my
been around
God.
C4, so I can imagine.
Oh yeah,
We'll
it's
have
fun.
to check that out later.
It's fun,
C4.
especially like when you've been on like weird mission and your boots are unbloused and all you can get is like that kung fu noise of your like pants like fluttering in the breeze. Yeah, you feel pretty Jet Li when you're firing one of those things till the rocket explodes and then you just you're like, oh my god, giant flaming. And so anyway, back to the action.
Were you about to have a moment
No,
there?
I'm
Yeah.
interested. Keep going.
You had my curiosity.
Don't stop, Walt, please.
Now you have my attention.
So
I'll
what?
be in my bunk.
What do you?
Oh no.
What are you?
Hey.
What are you doing? You firing another rocket at this guy, or are you going to try and maneuver on him a little so that you're not directly in the line of fire?
I mean, I don't want to run dry on it in case we run into something later, but at the same time, it's right here, and
It's a rocket.
if there's any better time to use it, I don't know what that would be.
All right,
So
light it up.
screw it. We're gonna go.
5d6.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Tell me what you get.
I
Oh,
did not do good.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Aren't you
that's
supposed to be the
that's
guy
a
that's
10.
good at
So-
You're the AT guy.
So, did you need to spend a competency die so that I didn't hear the last 10 seconds of dear Lord, please no?
Yes?
please. Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
So mark that off your sheet for the moment. You get it back at the end of the adventure. And what do you got? Make it better, make it better, make it better.
All ones.
Don't
Plot
do that. I will
development.
quit-
Plot is
I will quit this
developing.
game. Do not. So I just do the same roll.
Yeah, 5d6.
Oof.
What the hell? Are we serious right now? Are we serious right now? How did I roll the exact same thing?
I got no sympathy.
It
I rolled
doesn't
4
want me to
natural
do this.
ones today.
Hey,
Oh my God.
well, can I range find with a competency die of my own to assist?
If you had done that 5 minutes ago, I would have said yes. But since you already used the competency
Oh my
die,
God.
yeah. So he's just like he drops into position. It's like everything goes into slow motion. There's debris flying through the air. He's got he's wearing his shamag, and that thing's flapping in the breeze. And he's like, I got this.
Like he's talking
Right.
mad sket, and he just
Why are you going to make me that cool
Whiffs
with
it.
with such a lousy ending?
because you did it twice.
So the round goes off. There's this massive pressure wave that basically washes over him and kind of shreds the building behind him a little bit. The rocket looks like it's right on track to go and do its thing, and then the what do you call it? The destabilization from the ion grenade causes it to twitch and back up out of the way, and the rocket goes past.
I look over at Gino and go, "Pay up. He missed."
Hey, that's something we bet on. We bet on who's going to have the most kills by the end of this, and you and me are tied.
Still makes me feel better to say
So
it.
I click
as
I
a
click
free
over the
action,
comm.
can I throw the tube at it?
Let it
You
happen.
can, but in true military fashion, you signed for it. So if you lose it, you pay for it.
I
Well,
don't
to
think
be
that
fair-
matters right now.
To
I'm
be
too
fair,
angry
he
for
did
that.
lose the 2 rockets out somewhere in the wilderness too.
You imagine some Drusik dude just trying to deliver like mangoes to a farm, and he's like,
He just takes a freaking rocket. Testicles everywhere.
Oh God! I
have
have
your-
so horrible.
There's 18 of them.
Dad, did you
Mom, I
throw
brought
those
your
things in the
mangoes.
war? Dad, did you just throw those things in the war? No, it was a horrible mango accident.
Von Gunther wants you to know, das ist nicht gut. You're ruining good German architecture.
So,
Oh my God.
I didn't even ruin good German architecture. It just keeps flying into the wilderness.
so
You did this.
So as the rocket goes past, in between the copse of trees outside and one of the buildings behind the mech, outruns Hammerhead.
Oh no!
He like comes to a skidding halt as the rocket swooshes by him. Hammerhead, what are you doing?
It's the greatest introduction I've ever seen, by the way.
What's that?
You reintroducing Hammerhead. That was perfect.
I will, of course, stand there looking heroic as I look for a target.
And
There
a
is a
rocket blast
giant
past your head.
Mech right to your left, and a rocket that just flew by.
All right, so 4 rockets. Let's see. I have a plasma cutter. That's not going to help me. I got a ion. No, it's a banger. I'm going to toss a banger at it.
JR.
A banger or an e-banger?
I'm trying to find the sheet. The ion bangers, I think, right?
You would hope.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
Yeah, he grabbed some from supply when we came down planet, right?
Yeah, and who
While
brought
being grounded.
Hammerhead? Wasn't he in the John? So you're going to throw an e-banger?
Yep.
He sounds so convinced.
Yep.
Go
Do
for
it.
it.
All right. I'm looking for the stats for that.
It's
for what-
5d6. You keep all 5. Tell me what you get.
All right. Well, it would help if I didn't throw 2 and hit my dog.
He loves it. Hi, Elvis.
I got to find a new dice because that went
Yes.
great.
Yes, throw the math rocks at me, Father. Do it.
Whoa! Whoa!
9,
We are going down a path.
24.
Math,
Holy-
not meth.
Not meth. Yeah.
Not crack
still math.
chickens.
Oh, my goodness. 24. Yeah, that is 3 successes over what I got.
Nice.
So what do you call it? The thing goes off. There's surges of electricity that arc from building to building and rake across this thing, and it stumbles forward, driving both cannons into the cobblestone. You hear this awful, terrible ripping sound. Moray, you're behind that building where you just threw the e-banger at the other mech.
Yeah.
Math rocks.
So you hear you hear this awful ripping sound. You look, and Doug is ripping the cannon arm off of this thing.
Oh no.
As you do.
He grabs it, holds it like a bat, and jumps. And he like takes like a you remember those old you guys are probably too young for this. Never mind, old man joke. But anyway, he batters up on this dude and whacks him with the cannon. You get the Wilhelm scream as this dude, "Wah!" right, all the way across and hits one of the buildings in the background with a wet slap.
Nice.
And then Doug is standing on the roof looking at this guy, and he smiles while he's still got the grit and grizzle in his teeth at the other guy as the mech falls over. That brings us back around to this guy. And his turn, he slides off the roof.
While peeing himself.
Yes, pretty much.
There's a
and
trail.
It looks like he's going to try and make a bolt for it.
There's a wet trail down the old German roof. What's that? Oh, that guy peed. He was really scared of Doug.
You know what it was, right?
Math rocks.
Oh God.
So,
I don't know where that math rock went. I'm missing one now.
You'll find it in the yard later.
Yeah.
Math rocks.
So that brings us back around to Gino. What do you do?
The guy that slid off the roof, is he dead yet?
No. He landed right in front of Moray.
Okay.
Ah, shit.
So he's still up.
Yep.
All right. I don't have a way to shoot at him, right?
Nah, you're not line of sight with him.
All right. In that case, I guess I'll take a shoot. God damn it, that's not the map.
Stop clicking on
guess
the
I'll-
potato.
I'll take a shot at that with the with my slug thrower.
Hit it.
Yep. Oh, that's a 13.
That is one. So when he hit it with the e-banger, a couple of what do you call it? Plates kind of broke apart. You punch right through the gap in the plates. There's a huge shower of sparks and a what do you call it? Like a small wisp of smoke coming out, and you can see like the foot is just kind of like doing the kicking thing, just trying to move, but it's not doing anything. And that brings us to
I look over my shoulder up at Mags and I say, "Hey, I let the magic smoke out. That's 2.5."
No, I yell back down to you and I channel my inner Gimli and scream, that still only counts as one.
so the what do you call it? That brings us to Archangel.
So the mech is doing the kicking mecha chicken, and
Kicking
We got-
mecha chicken.
we got one guy over here, right?
Show me.
These guy.
Yes, yep, that's him.
Going around the corner, and I'm gonna shoot him.
In the face.
No, in the back of his face.
What?
Process it. I'm gonna shoot him in the back of his face.
I gotcha.
Okay. And I'm gonna use my. We have silent slug throwers, right?
Yeah.
Does it have the same stats as like my precision carbine or?
Pretty much.
Neat. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Same die, 5D.
Yeah. Well, it's shooting, so
Okay.
it's shooting. The only thing is the threat bonus on your carbine, I believe, is 2. Should be right in the sheet.
Okay, hang on. Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah, +2.
Yep. All right. So the threat bonus on this is +1.
So 40.
So
Yeah. It's what do you call it? It's 4 +1 per die.
So Von Gunther, I see your comment down there. I'm gonna roll some dice for you.
What do you
3d6. You have 9 points. So 9 points out of 3 of 18 that you can fit in those dress blues.
got?
It's also just a good sign of 9.
9.
So Walt,
Yes.
that was 4 6s.
Oh.
Oh God.
That's a hearty amount.
So
Carry
Well,
the 1 and
you're still gonna only hold the 3 because you get the top 3.
So
But
that's
still.
It's 18.
All right. So Moray, you're across the courtyard when this guy slides onto the
I can
Onto the
see what's
pavement.
about to happen.
onto the pavement.
The tactical slide. What's up?
He's got that oh crap look, and right as he's about to juke to the left and kind of cut between you and the building, Mags slides out on a rocket-propelled slide across the courtyard, and he dumps a shot that blows out the back of his head through the front of his face. You are covered in greasy, grimy gopher guts, and there is a large hole where you can now see Mags, who is laughing hysterically at you.
Waving like an idiot. Hey, Maury!
Glad someone's having a good time.
The body stumbles forward and falls half hugging onto you.
Oh, he made a friend. Guys, he made a friend. Look.
Hey! I didn't want
That's
a friend.
cute.
I don't need you guys as my friends. Leave me alone. Turn around and cry in a corner.
Yeah, so the what do you call it? He's you guys dump the body down. Doug drops off of the roof, slinging the cannon over his shoulder, and he walks over to Moray, and he looks down at he points to the body, and he goes, "You good with this, bro?"
You can have it if you want.
He doesn't even reach down with his hands. He just grabs it with his mouth and stands up with it. And as he's walking back toward the group, it's like legs are flopping against him. Kind of like if you had like a bunch of like Twizzlers sticking out of your mouth.
I'm okay with what's happening in this campaign right now. Putting that out there.
Is it
I
bad that
endorse
want
violence.
Twizzlers now?
Once again, I'm glad someone is having a good time.
So
We actually hit what we shoot at, though.
yeah,
Now I want Twizzlers.
Can I flip over to the comm that I ripped out of the first guy that we killed and see if they're calling for anything?
The channel seems empty.
Because you just ate the people on the channel.
Well, I meant like the overall broadcast.
Yeah, it seems empty. You're not catching anything coming from their side of the system.
there's no check-ins at all.
Nothing.
Oh.
Neat. That's either really good or really bad.
I turn to Mags and I say,
Invasion.
"Hey, guess we're still tied, huh?"
Oh, yeah.
All right. So, do you guys make a break for the house?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
Regroup
So-
and bounce.
You guys start.
I'm-
Start. How are you going to go in? You're going to go in through the front. You're going to go in through one of the windows. How are you going in?
You said it's up in this early area, right? Up in the top left?
Yeah.
Oh, this one with the
No, it's over here.
No, that's just
Oh.
an outlying compound. We're trying to get to the main house up at the top.
Right. You can see the main house. Right.
Oh, wait, hold on a
East
second.
line.
So
Oh, that
the main,
one.
Yeah, the
Sorry.
main house was past here.
Mhm.
Right. So the top left-hand corner. Right. You had to get through the courtyard in order to get to it. Right. And it's on like a back, there's like a path leading up to it. This is just the main courtyard with some ancillary buildings. So now you get to the main house. You have two large double doors made of some sort of heavy wood to the front. You got windows in the front. It's multiple story. So you don't know if there are any side entrances or anything like that. The mission brief had talked about going in either through the front or trying to crash in through one of the windows, or break in through one of the windows.
What's
How
the building
tall is
made
it?
out of?
It's like wood, with it's sided, and it's got shingles for roofing, like normal house.
So flammable. Gotcha.
We do have plasma cutters. When OBA gives you a plasma cutter, you have doors for days.
Mm-hmm.
How
This
tall
is
is it?
possible.
You
The
said it's
building?
multi-story?
Yeah, 2 levels, but the house is expansive. It's very wide.
So jetpack range.
It's possible.
Mags, take
You
me
have-
up with you. We'll go through the roof.
Wait, we have jetpacks?
I have a jetpack.
All right.
This guy, he's just trying to be Mando.
We have Rocketeer over here.
Did you see that last shot I just made?
I mean,
Come on, we gotta.
it was
we're on the clock.
okay.
We're on the clock. We're on the clock. Come on.
Yeah. If if Gino's cool with it, since he's still kind of point man, mission lead, Legion contact, I can take Moray up with me and see if he can get a line of sight on the server room, something from the top.
Yep, that sounds good to me. And then I and Kale, and where's Hammerhead?
I joined them.
Oh, okay, you're going up there with him.
No, I'm going. I'm following
Quinn.
Following you, Gino.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think we should do 2 teams of 3. So Quinn, I, and Hammerhead, and then Moray, Mags, and Doug.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Doug. Doug, can you make that jump up there with me?
He says, "You need me to bring people with?"
No. I can get me and him up there. I was just making sure that you can get up there.
And it's weird because when he goes back like this, the legs that are still dangling as he's cheering flop over his back.
Jesus Christ!
Good to know, Doug. Proud of you.
You love playing with ragdolls, don't you?
Man, this guy, he takes his fast food seriously.
Can we hire Doug? Like, can we put him on?
He's part of it. He's part of it.
He seems to be our mascot at this point.
So yeah, I'm gonna look over at Moray and just go, "Come on, little buddy," and grab him and take him up top.
All right, so you start rocketing up there. Doug gets to the side of the building, slams his claws in, and starts climbing. About the 3rd slam, he goes "Poof," and spits out the dude, or what's left of him, because he's been chewing on him like a used piece of gum.
Glad we didn't see that.
He gets to the just about the roof of where you're kind of hovering, and he kind of like points like window or wall.
Have I made it up to the roof yet?
Oh yeah.
I just kind of give him a come up here onto the roof.
Okay, he follows you. What are you guys on the ground doing?
We're gonna approach via Kale. You want to try coming in through this side of the area, and then I'll come in through this side of the house.
I can do that. I'm
And
not going to be able to hit anything, but yeah, I can do that.
well, you got Hammerhead to back you up, so
It's like you said, Quinn. We have a gator to break the wall.
yeah.
I'm going to do a quick comm to Quinn. Don't shoot a rocket in there because I still got to get everything undone first.
And you might hit us.
I'm just going to respond back, well, lucky for you, I'm out.
Oh, did you finally kill a mech with one? I know you wanted to do that, man. I couldn't see anything over there.
Always.
Yes, we're going stupid again. We never stop not being stupid.
So you guys get to the top, and where are you going in? Are you going? There's like little terraces on the outside. Are you guys going to go in through there, or are you going to go? How are you going to get?
Are you talking kind of like how these are, like little windows with little roofs
No,
on
like
them?
balconies attached to the outside.
Neat.
Oh, I say we go through a balcony.
Yeah. Do we see, like, once we're on the roof, do we see anything obvious, like an obnoxious amount of antennas or broadcasting equipment on the roof?
You don't really see any broadcast equipment on the roof.
Okay.
So wherever they're broadcasting or whatever they're broadcasting, they probably have a remote antenna somewhere.
Okay.
Check the sensor output. You might see radar reflections in the sensor array.
Are you talking like LiDAR?
Thermal, everything. Check all of your sensor arrays. You'll never know what you'll see.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and do that since I've got the full bucket on. I'll run through optics and see if I notice any weirdness.
So in the top, like just beneath you on the roof, you have a series of like heat blooms that represent people because of the way they're moving. You can kind of tell that they're walking. In one area, you got like 4 to 6 people, and it looks like they're moving in small motions, like they're either working at something or they're moving between workstations. That's the kind of impression you're getting based on the heat like the way the heat bloom is moving. There's not a lot of like exit something and then like run out a front door somewhere. It's like a lot of back and forth motion.
Okay. I'm going to look at Moray. Does he see it too, or is he going off of what I'm seeing?
I'm with you.
That's what I'm saying. Do you like? I don't know if you've got a bucket or you can see.
You guys
know,
are
if
all in
got
full
thermal.
armor now.
Okay. So I point that area out to him and Doug. Tell Doug to go over there, stand on top of it, and wait. And then I calm to Gino and let him know what I've seen, and that I'm going to inform him that we're going to do a top-down breach.
I think we should breach from the bottom up, and when they're distracted by what we're doing downstairs, you storm in. There's not indication of people on our end.
Right. Okay, that works. So we'll coordinate off of what you guys do on the ground. When you guys breach and it gets funky, we'll come through the ceiling.
Yep, sounds good to me. Hammerhead, do you want to take point on this, or
Sure.
do you
Before we blow the door, just general principle, I think we should see if it's unlocked.
That's a valid claim, and I appreciate that.
At least he didn't say knock.
Hello? We have a mango delivery.
I have done
At the
horrible
same
things in our head.
time.
That was magical.
Oh my goodness.
Is it unlocked?
The door is not locked.
Is it hinged metal, or is it like can you describe the door? Where would I go to cut the plasma to open it?
It's not locked.
It's not locked, JR.
Oh, it's not locked. See?
Maybe-
That's why we
now-
check.
Now, you might want to see if you can see the hinges and then squirt a little WD-40 on there.
Yeah,
We want
so it
them
doesn't
to know we're
squeak.
here. We want them to know we're here so we can distract for you.
Then why'd you care
Why are
if the
you
door
worried
was
about it being
unlocked?
locked?
Breach the
It's
door.
Because why waste explosives we can use later? What if we need that last brick of angry Play-Doh and we don't have it because we wasted it on a door?
Or we waste a rocket, you know?
Oh my god.
I mean, that would never happen.
Or 2 rockets. Do
Do
that.
Pizza delivery.
Do both
We
of
go
those
in.
things.
We go in, we're ready to go. I open the door and in we go.
All right,
What
yeah.
do we see?
All right. So you guys roll in from the bottom, and it's a standard layout. Tons of like furniture, and it's kind of like what you would expect, like if you rolled into like an Addams Family style mansion.
You should show the map
Random.
so that we can all see your skill in drawing.
Yeah,
That's
I got
some
you.
wonderful artwork, by the way.
Thank you.
I love it.
Took 30 seconds.
I'm proud of you, Walt.
So all throughout, like in here, right? It's like this is just a rug and entrance area. Above you is a chandelier. You have doors. The doors are in yellow on either side on these two walled off areas. So you know because of the shape of the wall and how it kind of takes shape against the rest of the structure. There's what do you call it? There's rooms behind this.
All right, so I'm gonna cover the left door. Jax can cover the right. Gino, shoot the chandelier. We want to make some noise.
Now, before you do that, right, you also have stairs right here
Oh.
that lead up onto a landing, and the landing on the outside has a set of stairs, and all along the length of this is like a balcony on either side.
All right, are the lower doors locked? Let's just check it then while we still got the element of surprise.
Also,
Yeah,
while we're doing that, I assume that since we all have full gear on, we have each other tagged.
Yep.
Like we can see each other. All right. So from where myself and Moray are, can we tell like where they're positioned in the entranceway?
So you guys are out over here somewhere, right? High above them.
Okay. I'm gonna let Gino know. Hey, be advised, we're to your left and high, back near the stairs.
Okay. So up in here, right? Left and high?
Yep.
Yeah.
We should check this room and this room so we don't have people come out and shoot us in the back.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and check this room.
And I'll check
Quinn?
the other.
If you can cover me, that'd be fantastic.
I mean, yeah, I'll watch, but I hope you're not planning on me hitting anything.
Oh,
I'm not going to live this down. I'm still mad about 2 rockets.
bro, you got other weapons. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah, but
You
the
say
other
that
weapons
until you're the one
require
laying on the
skill.
floor dying.
You're not the one with the 2D and shooting.
Listen, it's not my fault. He chose to, put all of his points into charisma. Okay,
All right, so you open this door.
si, senor.
All right, you open the door. It looks like one of those big, giant walk-in closets. It's empty, save for a small crate in the background, kind of like a Gorilla Tough Box.
I turn to Quinn and I say, "You mind go verifying that that's not a boom boom box, considering you like boom boom things?"
I can do that.
All right, you go in. It doesn't appear to be booby trapped. Of course, if it had something like liquid metal positioning or any type of gyroscopic sensors, you just moving it would set it off. So there's,
Right.
there's that. But after a cursory exam, you don't think there's anything on there that is going to hurt, harm, or otherwise take your head clean off. So you pop the locks, and it looks like it's weird. It looks like these packages, kind of like an MRE package, right? The like a big, thick, brown plastic bag, and it feels like there's something hard in it.
Yep, that's an MRE.
It's testicles.
Can I go ahead and open one?
Yeah. You rip it open.
Yeah.
It's a Tyvek suit.
A what?
So think of like you have to go into a clean room, so you can't bring.
It's a bunny
you
suit.
can't- Yeah, so you have to
Okay.
zip up in one of those white suits, and like the hardness of it comes from the when you put like the hood and zip the thing up, it's got a clear face shield.
So,
Okay.
We've
Quinn,
already.
Quinn, are you putting on some lingerie for us?
Well, while he does his little peep show, I'd like to clear the other room because we've got clock.
Good call, JR. Good call.
All right,
So I'm gonna ignore Gino's comment and just be like, "There's a reason this is here. We need to progress a lot differently now."
do you open that door, Jr.?
I do. Tactically, of course.
Sure.
Tactically,
All right,
Boot through the doorknob.
5 shotguns.
you open the door, and it's a similar setup, kind of like empty closet, tons of hangers, stuff like that. Do you go inside?
I wait for one of them to move over to cover,
Okay.
and hopefully it's the guy with the expertise in the boom boom.
Yes, I will do that.
And,
I'll go
I
and
ask him
center
if
and
he-
cover.
I ask him if he sees any obvious signs of tripwires that I'm missing, indication that the room is trapped.
You want to give me a roll?
Do I? Do I? What do I just need to roll
I think it'd be awareness.
So as you kind of like start looking around, you look up the door frame, you take like a little mirror, and then kind of like run it around the door frame, right? And as you turn the mirror to your left, toward the deep side of the room, there's a guy like against the wall, and he's holding his hands together like this, and he's got it against his chest, and he does like one of these.
Hit the deck.
I'll drop.
Yeah, so when I see that, I'm gonna grab Hammerhead and just fling us both backwards.
Doug, prepare yourself.
So he steps out, and he's holding what looks to you kind of like a dead man's trigger.
Yeah.
And you can see he's wearing a plate carrier. He's in the security uniforms of the rest of the people you faced so far, and he's got like little wires sticking out here and there.
Mhm.
Can we
Go ahead.
can we attempt to communicate with him before this goes tits up?
I don't know. Do you attempt to communicate with him?
I would like to speak to him. I will tell him it doesn't have to go this way. You don't have to die today.
Jared, hold on. Let him finish informing us. He's going to give us a chance to respond.
He says, "Okay, I saw what you guys did outside, and I don't want to be like that. So I'm just looking to leave. But if you shoot me, I let this go, and we're all done. Oh, we're all done."
That's fair.
You make a valid point. So, we could all be done. I would very much like to have a little bit of additional information if you got any to share with us, and we'll let you go.
Are you guys Legion?
Nope.
Then how can I trust you?
I flashed my token from the Mercenary Guild.
He's like, oh, you're mercs. He goes, oh, are you guys for hire?
What are
much
you
you
what
paying?
are you offering? What kind of job do you have want done? And we can see what we can do.
I like how
He
all
goes-
this is going on with guns pointed at him.
He goes, well, all right. And he takes the trigger and hands it to JR.
Oh my god,
I turn to Mags and go, when are they going to give us the word?
dude! I don't know what they're doing down there.
I come over at Gino, or I come over at Mags, and I say, guys, you can come on in normal. I think we got it handled. And I walk up to our new friend and I say, all right, friend, so what's your name? And what kind of business we talking about doing here?
So
He's-
real
Put
quick,
my arm around his shoulder and
quick.
stuff.
real quick. Gino just calmed me and told me, "Oh, you can just come on in." I don't think you realize that there's other people in this giant freaking house, and I'm standing over at least 4 of them that are under me. So no, I don't think I'll just be like, "Oh, let's go take a stroll." Hurry up.
So he like motions everybody to come onto his side of the room to where you're under the overhang. So like you can't really, you don't really have sight of what happens when you go off of the landing to the next set of stairs and go up.
Mhm.
So he goes, all right, so here's the deal, right? This cred stick has 100,000 credits on it.
Mhm.
You guys, he goes, this is for you if you get me out of here right now.
Why are you in here?
He's
And
like- He's like, all right, so I'm just a fucking chemist. I want to get out of here. Because when you guys started shooting, I was watching some of the footage. You had rockets, and you had this and you had people's legs sticking out of them, and this is bullshit. I want to go. He's like 100,000 now. He goes another 100,000 when you get me to where I want to go.
Is this being
All right.
broadcast on the comms?
Yes.
So,
Can I?
I'm gonna look over at
Chemist?
Moray and tell him, "Hey, you need to get in contact with Scrapper and inform him what's going on. See if we can get a
Yeah.
team to pick this guy up after we let him go."
Yeah, I calm Scrapper and give him a heads up about the
Yeah.
chemist who's going to be leaving the facility.
yeah. So while they're doing the talk with Scrapper, I'm gonna just kind of schmooze with him, and I'm gonna try to get some more information out of him. So like, what kind of chemicals are you working with? What are they paying you to be here for? And are we going to be okay if we let you go and we go to clear the rest of the house, or are we going to run into some issues? Basically, get more information and stuff.
He goes, oh, hell no, you guys aren't going to be okay. They got like a whole army up there. It's really screwed up. You guys are in a lot of trouble.
Cool.
He goes, and then, of course, there's the stuff.
All right, what kind of stuff are we working with?
Stuff.
He says, any of you guys cool with like nanomolecular chemistry?
Absolutely.
Oh.
I took that in school.
You don't have to say more than that. And I'm
So-
just talking to Mags about that.
So he starts in with a series of formulas and long strings of like things that he's put together, and then he sees your eyes glazing. No, he doesn't see your eyes glazing over because you guys are in full buckets. All he sees is you guys nodding. So he's just going and
Yeah.
going and going.
During this
the-
whole explanation, can I be looking for the server room up on the roof?
You're with Archangel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can look. You can look for it.
Okay.
It's on a section of the roof you can get to that's kind of below you. Yeah, you might be able to breach, but it's also got a balcony.
Have we heard from Scrapper
Okay.
yet?
Oh yeah, he's ready to roll the guy up when you guys let him go.
Cool. I tell
All right,
Gino that. Hey, do whatever you guys got to do. Let him walk out of there. Maybe send if somebody wants to go with him to escort him through the grossness that we left. Scrapper's gonna have somebody pick him up whenever we get out of the
Send
compound.
Doug.
Well, Doug sends you a message across your comm. He sends a text message, and he says, "I'll escort. I'm good for sloppy seconds." And you see him take off.
Doug, don't eat him. Eat whoever else. Don't eat him.
Yeah.
Cool, Doug.
He's like, "No, eat." He says, "The no. I will not eat. Only
Or
eat the
kill.
stuff on the good." He goes, "Well, if they're twitching, I stop them." And
Okay,
then
that's fair. But let the chemist live. Yeah. Hey, we're gonna send Doug down there
He
to
tastes-
escort him.
I come back to Max and say, don't forget to tell him that he's a chemist, so he's going to taste bad. He might make him sick if he tries eating him.
He's already gone. So
Okay.
He's a fool, not a fool.
Wow.
He's-
Anyways, so I'll turn to the chemist and I'll be like, all right, I like what I'm hearing. Take that cred stick, and we'll actually have somebody escort you out so that you don't have to worry about tripping over any of the gore and viscera out there. It's very dangerous, you know. You may have seen.
oh my god!
And
It was terrible.
before he goes,
Go ahead.
before he goes, sorry, you were lagging for me. I ask, is there a female that happens to be in charge of everything still in this house, or is she gone?
You mean Sabrina?
Yes.
Yeah, she's still here. At least she was here 20 minutes ago. And that's when I came down here, and I was like, and you know, he starts pulling like these loose wires out of his plate carrier, and
Which
he's
makes
like,
me not okay.
he's like, "What do you think I was going to really strap myself with a bomb?" He's like, "No, I just had to make you think that." He goes, "Why do you think I threw the TV remote to that guy?"
JR, your take?
I mean,
I just want to comment.
Oh, that is
I
wonderful.
just want to comment real quick. Quinn was sitting there saying, "Oh my God, he's got a dead man switch," and he's the explosives. He's the explosive expert.
No wonder you missed 2 rockets.
So you
And the
guys,
stupidity continues.
right. So he says, and he like walks up to Gino, and he like reaches under his plate carrier, and he comes out with this like kind of like a not really a dry erase pen, but kind of like an alcohol marker, and he like turns over the wrist plate of your armor, and he starts drawing, and it becomes pretty apparent that he's drawing the map of what's above you.
Nice.
And he's like, all right, so like, here's the deal, right?
Oh,
Like,
Oh,
you guys are like down here, and then like I know like on the outside at the minimum, you know, they got like some cats like right here, and you know this dude's right here, and yeah, so you want to go into this room right here. He's
copy.
like, now that's where they got the server room. The one you don't want to go is like through right here. Because that's where my lab that's where my lab was, and yeah, it's got some funky stuff still cooking on the burner, so you don't want to mess with that. So yeah, that's like those 6 dudes are like trained on us right now. They like if we step out from cover, they're gonna be like in an elevated position to do the pew pew on you, and I just want to roll out the front door so I can like get out with. Damn, that is a huge thing. And you see Doug standing there, and he's like, "What?"
All I'm gonna
yeah,
do is
this
like,
is Doug.
roll my fist up to him and be like, "Sup, Doug?" For like the fist bump.
He goes, "Put down."
Because of course
oh,
he does.
it's like your 60-year-old dad. Oh God.
It doesn't
Blow
matter.
it
I still
up,
love Doug.
Bro.
I do miss Larry and Jerry though.
Terry.
Terry.
So-
Who
Terry.
the hell is Jerry?
Tomato, tomato. Doesn't matter.
He's like, "This guy's my escort."
Yep.
Yeah.
He goes, "All right, thanks for getting me out of here, and peace out, bitches." And he like, you know, he trucks out with Doug.
Did he give you the credit
Frick.
stick?
Yeah, I
Oh
did.
yeah, he handed it.
For a chemist, he sure had a lot of lingo. Not a
So
nerd.
I just want to say that we have suits, so why don't we just set the shit off and just clear out the building?
The only downside to that is that if we do that, I don't want to necessarily get rid of Murder Barbie because we kind of need to get some
We
sort
were
of
told to bring
information.
her in alive.
Yeah.
And you don't know what those nanobot swarms are going to do to the electronics we want to keep.
True story.
So we got the identity
just
of
ran my
what
brain.
room we need to go to from over the comm, right?
Yep.
For us up on the roof. Okay.
Which is why my
and there-
character is suspiciously over that room.
Oh, I can't move my character over that room, so that's why I was asking.
You don't have control.
Nope, it went away.
What the? Controlled by that guy. You now have control.
There we go.
Controller ops gives control.
It's kind of his thing.
Yep.
He has a problem relinquishing control too.
That's what my wife says. So
We're prepped to breach.
Yeah, and you said there's a balcony on the outside of this room, right?
Yes. So if you wanted to
Okay.
drop in and then kick in, it's like those like French doors with the like the big glass door with like the woodwork crisscrossing it.
Okay.
Yeah. So easy lemon squeezy. What do you guys do?
Mags, you guys think you can hold off for a second while we throw an ear popper and flashbang up the stairs while we're in cover, and then as soon as that goes off, you guys come in and fucking pop them in the poopers as the Lord intended.
So that's a door, and we're going to be dropping in out here.
Yeah.
To get into that room, and as soon as we get in that room, my job is to make sure Moray doesn't die while he gets that data that we need.
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is we don't know who's in that room, so you guys are going to start this engagement with these 6 dudes, and we're going to have to handle what's in that room, and that's our priority.
All right, so then I'll modify accordingly. You guys initiate everything, and then we will be ready down here to throw some poppers.
Why don't you guys go ahead and initiate?
Okay.
Toss your poppers, and what's going to happen? We're going to get in there, and once I'm clear, while Moray's doing his thing, I can get to this door, to this room, and I can, take these guys when they're not paying attention.
Sounds good to me.
Work for y'all?
Yep.
All right. So who's going in? It's Mags.
Yeah, Mags and Moray.
After we initiate down here.
All right. Go
You
for
have a
it.
door kicker.
All right. So what's the thing on the poppers? Is it 4D?
Yep.
Okay.
What do we know about what the guards are wearing?
They're wearing plate carriers with like skid lids, so kind of like little operator helmets where you can put a CVC on the outside, and they have monocles that come down over one eye.
Think
All right,
ODST.
so why don't we throw flares with our grenades and see if we can screw with their night vision?
Because they're throwing bangers, so they're basically throwing flashbangs.
Okay.
So whether they're wearing night vision or not,
Yep.
dudes are going to have
Roger.
a rough day at the office.
All right, Hammerhead, you go join me in the throw as well,
Roger Dodger.
and Quinn, you may as well if you got any left. I got a 11.
So what attribute is for grenades?
4.
Do you have the grenade?
Yes.
Okay, and you're using a banger.
Yes.
Okay, so you're using the entirety of the grenade. So the grenade is the thing that you roll.
All right. I'm not seeing. Oh, it says 3 dice. Okay.
Well, no, you're using a banger. You guys resupplied while you were on ship. And they probably sent you with extra goodies and a pack of cookies for everybody when they sent you down here, Hammerhead. So that's 4D. You're going to keep all 4.
Okay.
All right. So
Well, I rolled mine.
you threw in on both sides. You throwing a banger on both sides of the balcony? All right. All right. What'd you get? You got 11?
Yeah, I got 11.
10, 15, 16. I got 17.
Ugh. Oh, and yours is going to the opposite side right here, or is yours going to the close side?
I pointed wherever Gino told me to throw because he was in comms with the people on the roof.
Do you know which side are you throwing? Is Hammerhead throwing?
He's throwing on the opposite side of me.
All right, and you're throwing on the side where Mags and Mori are?
Yeah.
All right. I just need to know
Where-
because you have different damages, so they're going to react differently to what happens.
Where
Yeah,
am I
gotcha.
tossing mine?
I don't know. Where are you tossing yours?
You can choose either or.
Get funky.
I'll just size the side closest to us.
All right. So you guys throw 2 bangers on one side, 1 on another. What was that? That banger blast, Quinn?
16.
Oof.
Nice.
Jeez. So those go off, and there's that loud pop, right? Little bit of smoke, but a huge flash, and you see the, you guys don't hear it, but you know that these guys right now, because you guys have been, exposed to this kind of thing before. All they can hear right now is beep, right, and they're
Mop.
like leaning against the wall and stuff like that, trying to get their bearings. What do you guys do?
Storm up.
All right, Archangel, what are you doing?
I'll drop a little bit before, but I'm gonna drop down on the balcony, weapon
All
up, ready to shoot through the door.
All right, so you blast through the balcony.
Blast through?
Yeah, like do you go in through the balcony?
Yeah, that's where I was gonna go. But you said the doors have windows on them.
Yeah, you're just gonna kick through the window, kind of like.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I'm armored. Why not?
Okay. You get in there, and when you get in,
I'll move myself right here.
you get in,
Just so
and
I'm not in the...
you're in. As you pass through, I mean, it looks like really nice bed, lush furnishings. This is obviously like some debutante's room where there's not a computer in sight, nothing going on. And as you break through the what do you call it? The window, the glass door, you take a step into the room, and you pass through a hologram. Kind of shielding what was actually there. And this is what you see. There are computers everywhere.
I've seen this before.
Right? It might have come up in another show. So there are computers everywhere. You have a main drive system right here. There is, what do you call it? There is all sorts of map data and holograms floating around it. And you got a couple of guys. You got a guard here. You got a guard here. And then there was another guard. Oh, there we go. Up there. All right. So you got 3 guards there as you guys kick in the doors, and they go guns up on you.
Well, I'm gonna just do my thing, shoot him in the face.
All right. Do it.
I'm
so
gonna
you-
shoot. I want to
so-
shoot at the top guy first if I can.
You got to beat a 12 on initiative.
How many am I rolling for that?
Your reaction.
Okay. Let me pull it up.
Do you want me to go ahead and roll initiative too?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, for show.
You're part of this fun too.
Yeah,
Man.
I beat that initiative.
Okay, Moray.
10.
All right. The 2 guys that are on the same side up in here,
Up and down.
right? They open up, and let me shift this over so that you guys can see what's going on if you're following along the map. These guys dump a couple of rounds at you from their rifles. First guy gets a 10. How are you defending?
Me?
Yo, yeah, they're shooting at you. They don't like you. They see you with guns and kicking windows and getting all angry and grr.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But I was confused why I had to beat a 12 initiative.
So we rolled for initiative, so to see who's going to go first.
And I said I beat that.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Oh, no, my bad. Go ahead. Ah,
I was like, they're just shooting at me off rip. That's not cool.
right on.
It's like me rolling a 28 and going last.
Yeah, right.
Go for it.
Yeah, I want to shoot that
Tap
guy.
that guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him in his
All right.
face like
Carbine?
a lot. Yeah. I want to use the precision carbine for this one since we all went violently loud.
Go for it. Tim, what'd you get?
So I roll 5 and keep 3.
Yes, sir. Make that beautiful roll.
15.
Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, there's no way he's going to beat a 15. No, he didn't even beat a 15 with that. So, what do you do? Single shot? Bunch of them?
I'm going for speed, so one shot, and then I'm gonna shift targets.
Two in the plant, one in the pipes.
Yeah, let's Mozambique this guy.
All right. So there's a quick triple tap. He does the back and forth washing machine action before one catches him in the chin and takes him and has his head and legs switch places.
Neat.
He goes down. That goes this guy is going to take a shot at you for shooting his buddy.
That's fair.
You need to defend against a 9.
I'll take that on my reaction.
All right. So you try and dodge.
Yeah.
This is why we can't have nice things.
21.
Yeah, that is way above a 9. So you're just like Toto, and he rakes up the wall with a bunch of like burst fire. He looks like he knows his way around a rifle, but is nervous of the fact that you were just like Mozambique, bitches. This guy down here tries a shot at Moray.
I'm gonna do my reaction.
More no.
You need to beat a 3.
Okay,
Bubba, you
laughed.
okay?
Okay.
21.
You laughed.
I'm sorry.
You get a
I'm
21?
sorry. That was just I got 21.
All right. And you're sitting there and you're like, he ain't the only one who can Toro, bitch. Right? And you get out of the way. That brings us to Matt. No, that brings us to Moray. You're up.
I'm pretty sure that if I let loose with anything in here, I'm gonna break something that I don't want to break. I'm trying to go over to the wrong screen. I'm gonna tuck behind the wall back here if I can and see if I can start getting a hack in.
All right.
That's fair.
The second you bring up your data slate and the hollows start filling up your bucket, you can see that they have some seriously nasty encryption in this room.
I'm gonna have to hardwire in, aren't I?
So you need to beat a 15.
Okay.
So that brings us right around to Mags again.
So I'm going to shoot at this guy for shooting at me for shooting at him.
You can roll while he's shooting.
Oh, okay. I made a 15.
All right. Once you get into the system, there are further layers of encryption you're going to have to walk through. And one of the things that you notice that's so dangerous is you have triggered intrusion countermeasures, and if you trip the wrong thing, it'll trigger a meltdown. So not so much like nuclear explosion, blah blah blah, but it's more along the lines of the data.
Drives.
Yeah, the data will burn.
Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that then.
Mags.
Yeah, I'm gonna shoot at this guy for shooting at me for shooting his friend.
I love that logic.
Okay.
Well, he shot at me.
Go for it.
20.
Dear Lord. So you shoot his buddy, and as his buddy is sliding down the wall, or rather, does the bullet infused limbo, his buddy fires off a bunch of shots, which you dodge, and you're just like, "Don't make me tennis match this!" And as you pull the trigger, You hit the charge pack on his rifle. It explodes, turning the rifle into a grenade, throwing him to the back of the room.
I accept that.
That brings us to this guy down here, who he holds up this little grenade looking thing, right? Oh, gotta hide the label, right? Clicks and throws.
Can I shoot it out of the air?
If you give me a competency die to interrupt that action to cause that shoot, yes.
Yeah.
And he's not throwing it at you. He's throwing it like he's aiming for like right here for where you guys came in.
Yeah, he's going to try and hit both of us potentially.
Oh,
All right. So
yeah, I'll spend one for that.
all right. So you need to get a minimum of 20 to hit this thing.
oh God.
Oh boy! And how many dice am I rolling?
You're shooting.
Shooting.
So your carbine.
Come on.
Why am I so stressed?
What? Because I'm about to shoot a grenade out of the air or do my best?
Yeah, shoot explosives. That's fun.
What'd you get?
I swear to God, 21.
Oh, thank God.
Like oh. I'm
All
okay
right.
with that. I like these dice. They can stay.
So you tip it, and it lands right here, right at like near Moray on the other side of this wall.
Sorry, bro.
And it it like does one of those things where it's like you can hear it rolling across the floor, and it stops right next to him, but it doesn't appear to do anything. That brings us to Moray. You gonna peel through another layer of encryption?
Yeah.
All right. This time,
Actually, no. I'm gonna wait till the shooting stopped and I can hardline in.
all right. Mags.
So does it cost like an action to switch weapons?
No.
Neat. So there's one guy left, yeah, and it's this gentleman here.
Yep.
This poor gentleman.
I'm just gonna drop my rifle onto the sling and hit him with a hand cannon.
Oh God.
I know what I'm about.
You pull out the gold-plated 50 cal.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to. Please stop rolling. You need to
17.
beat a 10. Yeah. Oh yeah, that does it. So you're just like you just like let it drop in the sling, and you go into cowboy mode, and he gets this weird look on his face as you bring up Old Victory, and as the round goes off, he still looks confused as he looks down and sees the smoking crater in the center of his plate, and he hits his knees and hits the floor.
I immediately get on the comms to Gino, even though I know they're getting into the thick of it, and go, +3.
+3. All right. Challenge accepted.
All right. You guys storm the stairs?
Yep.
All right. These guys are like wasted by those by the bangers that went off. Very disoriented. They're having trouble standing and maneuvering. They're in slightly heavier armor than the rest of these guys, with fully enclosed helmets and like thick plate armor like you guys are wearing. What do you do?
Kill them.
Kill them first, of course.
Yeah.
Can I go up the stairs with my gun ready, aiming at somebody, and then chuck a grenade at the same time?
No.
Okay.
Wait. On your shooting, look on your shooting skill. Do you have split action?
Oh, split action. Shooting. I have boost, split attack. Yes,
You
and
do.
area effect.
All right. So you can take. What's your what do you call it? What's your shooting?
My shooting is 5 for the sniper rifle.
All right. So you can take an amount of dice off of that attack,
Mhm.
and use that as the grenade attack.
Okay. All right. I have 2 competency dice.
So you're going to add one.
Can I add 2?
You can add one at a time.
Okay, gotcha.
Don't,
All right,
don't be greedy.
So yeah, I'll go ahead and add a competency die, so I'll be up to 6 die total.
Okay.
And I will shoot with 4D and then grenade with 2D.
All right. Who are you shooting? Which guy?
Okay, I'm going to. Oh, can you throw the map up for me on this end?
My bad. I thought I did that. Oh, no, I went that way. There you go, dude.
Perfect. Okay. So, I want to go up and throw a grenade right here, and then shoot this guy in the face.
Very, very sticky. All right. Give me the 2D. What kind of grenade?
Normal fragger.
Okay. Tell me what you get for the frag.
I got a 5.
All right. And then what do you call it? What do you get for the shot?
The shot. That is a 8. Oh wait, no, it's more than that. Sorry, my bad. 9.
All right. So you roll up the stairs and you're just like click, click. You toss that here and then reacquire and get that shot off on that dude. It hits the hard plate armor and you hear the plate crack. And he steps back against the wall. The fragger goes off, blows the guy this way a little bit, kind of ruins the outside of this door, and like rips out a part of the wall near the balcony as you advance up.
I jump on the comms and go, "Stop throwing grenades at that door."
What? Throw more grenades?
Quinn,
Do you
you're up.
want the servers to melt?
I mean, I'm going to say I'm going to shoot at things, but odds are at this point it's mainly just probably going to be the wall.
All right.
So demoralized.
God, you're so sad all of a sudden.
Listen,
Bring
you
back
shoot
Happy
2
Quinn.
AT rockets and it do nothing and miss completely, and then tell me
I
how
shot
happy you are.
twice at one guy and didn't do jack squat.
And then he hid in this last fight, so just get it'll be all right.
All right. What do you do? Who are you going for?
Who's already down?
These guys over here have taken some like shrapnel damage. This guy has been shot.
That guy's been shot.
Mhm.
So these two are really close to each other, right?
Yep.
We were able to get a flash up there. I'm thinking maybe throwing a micro frag up there.
I like your plan. Talk to me. How many dice
Yeah.
on the microfragger?
It is
3.
3D.
3D. All right, 3D. Keep all 3.
Please
Make it
don't give
rain.
me a 3. Please don't give me a 3. I'll
What do you
take it
got?
an 8.
An 8?
Yep.
All right. So Gino throws the first grenade that pops off and knocks these guys into each other. You throw the next grenade and blow them like almost on top of each other, but against the wall.
Aw.
And you hear in your ear, no, seriously, stop throwing grenades.
They crack the outer casing of the wall, rupturing several fixtures and like pulling electronics out of the wall. That goes to Hammerhead.
All right. Are they still in the fight? Can I tell as he's moving?
These guys look really roughed up.
And what about
Right.
the guy on the
guy
bottom?
that got shot right here? The guy that got shot, he looks like he was hit, but he still looks active.
All right, I'm going to go split right, and I am going to be using my athleticism and fighting strength, and I'm going to knock his butt to the ground. I'm going to kick him out.
Where you are right now, you're at the bottom of a set of stairs.
Okay.
So
How many stairs is that? Is that even a viable plan? I don't.
It's right here. Who are you trying to get to?
The guy that got shot by Gino, who he didn't kill.
This guy right here.
Yeah, so
Yep.
that doesn't count, Gino.
I know it doesn't count because I didn't kill him.
So you're going to rush him?
Yeah, I'm gonna rush him. See if I
You
can.
can
take him down.
you can make that, but if you try and turn a corner either way, you're not going to be able to. You're not going to have enough time.
Then I'm gonna shoot
before
as
they
I
roll.
roll. I'll just shoot.
All right.
That is
So
shooting is with my sab. Can I shoot the sab on the move?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot.
Move and
And
communicate.
Absolutely.
That's the wrong thing.
What do I have to beat? Because my 2, 4, 5, 9.
A 7.
I got a 9.
All right. So thank God for buckets, because you start rolling out, and you got the that quick burst where that choppy hammering sound as the rounds go out and blaster bolts rip up the wall. One of the bolts enters through the burn mark that Gino leveled right to the center of the plate, and he drops to his knees. That brings us to their turn. They start to, or they're trying to recover from being flashed this round. So that brings us back around to Gino.
All right. I will take a shot at the next dude, who is because Hammerhead got that guy already, and I will do full power, right to the chest. That is a 14.
14. He does not get a 14. The round, because you're still using the slugger, correct?
Yep.
So there's that sharp kinetic crack as it pierces the wall, pierces his bucket, and then there's a painting on the wall behind the guy. Like I said, this is like very lush, lavish, like mansion that you're in right now. Even though the exteriors are, it was. Even though the exteriors are worn down, and there's a picture of like some sort of a statesman standing there, looking off in the distance. And as your round pierces the bucket, it also leaves a huge bullet hole right in the guy's head.
2 headshots. That counts.
Counts as one. Shut up.
And the painting becomes a Jackson Pollock.
Hey, look, I shot a grenade out of the air. All right, so that's like half a point. You get half a point for the painting. Okay.
Okay, fair.
That brings us to Quinn.
I guess this. So I'm gonna move to
Guy over here.
Yeah.
And you got a guy over here.
I swear to God, if you throw another grenade.
Oh, I'm waiting for him to use the underslung, to be honest.
Do it.
Lobs a
It has
40
been a
mic
thought.
up there.
It has been a thought.
All right,
I mean, I
what are we
still have
doing?
charge blocks. I could just drop the balcony.
No.
Bruh.
This is actually all happening simultaneously while we're in the middle of our fight, right?
Correct. Yep.
I'm
Hey, Quinn, hold
not
up.
great. I'm just gonna. Okay.
I need to. Yeah, go ahead and keep doing what you're gonna do.
That was very anticlimactic.
Use your
Fair.
words, dude.
It wasn't gonna do what I wanted to do.
English hard. No use right. Anyways, I'm just gonna take shots. I'm gonna try to clear out the right side.
All right, you're gonna hit that guy.
Yeah, we're gonna try our best on this one.
All right, hit me.
You got it, buddy.
You gotta
So-
beat a 6.
This is actually my first time using this without a bang bang coming out of it. It's just the pew pews. So
Look at you.
I know, doing normal
s-
person things.
I don't screw
Still
it up
have more
again.
than a 2D.
All right, what do you got?
I'm trying to figure out where
What did
What
what did you say you got when you
I
hit?
have my weapon is a NOS Tech D4A. I'm trying to
Yeah,
figure out
but
where my shooting is.
Yeah, what's the should be in the under the skill, under your aptitudes should say.
You got a
Gotcha.
3D.
Yeah, 3D. All right, cool.
So you got to beat a 6. Talk to me.
Oh, please don't get a 3. Please don't get a 3.
For this guy,
Hey,
Hey, I got an 8.
an 8.
How?
All right.
Okay. How do I keep getting doubles back to back? First it was 12s and now it's 8s.
So you pull the trigger. One of the rounds that leaves the barrel shreds the wall, giving you a better vantage point with which to place one right in the plate. Now that brings us to Hammerhead again.
All right, since I am still on the right side, is there any target left standing after Gino's little fiasco?
Fiasco.
This
Yeah,
guy right
fiasco.
here.
All right, I'm going to shoot across the way since I was on the right side with my sab, and I'm just going to, kill him.
All right. Yeah, because you're up here now.
Is Gino, because he's used his turn, is he able to assist as crew served?
What is he going to do as crew serve? Is he going to hold the barrel steady for you?
Yeah, like is he? How do you?
I'm
how are
gonna
you an
hold the
A gunner
shaft.
for a stab,
Don't get weird. He's not holding your shaft.
bro?
I would assume that it just says crew served, and hold the steady. I don't know.
You got nothing.
It's just I know it's crew served, and I'm going with it.
Darth Kermit. All right, give me a shooting roll there, Jr.
Do the banger.
You're just one step from the dark side.
We all feel sad.
15, and it's 16 if I get one more to roll for the crew served.
No. Crew served is Big Bang Bang.
Okay, so it's 15.
All right, let's see what he does. So you thread around Gino, kind of spinning around the other way, so that what do you call it? It's so that you're not going to flag him at all. So you guys are working back to back, and as you do, you rip up this wall, sending shot after shot through some of the architecture and ripping this guy along his armor. That would also send some shots about the same place as some of those fraggers went rather. So the room that you guys are in, yeah, that is a thing. So this guy is not down. He looks hurt, but he's not down. He's got a direct line of sight on you, JR, for just shooting him. And he is going to return fire.
Does my presence scare him into surrender?
Definitely not. So he raises the rifle, and you guys were assuming these guys were using standard blaster rifles. They looked a little funny, but it wasn't anything that really kind of put you off your game. The guy shoulders this thing, and there's a quick whine as it powers up, and you hear a boop. Something about the size of like a 20 millimeter round comes out the barrel. There's a quick what do you call it? Almost like a second, like a half a breath of hang time, as a rocket propels out the back of this thing. So it basically has it looks like a small rocket propelled projectile, and it streaks in at you. You're going to have to die. Oh God, really?
What?
You're going to have to resist a 10.
Resist it with my reaction?
Reaction, fortitude, however you want to describe what you're doing so that you don't get hit.
I'm use my years of experience in combat to quick ninja-like reaction and roll my 4 dice, and I get
keep 3.
I got 13.
All right, so you move out of the way, Gino. You dodge out of the way because it really wasn't meant for you. When the round impacts the banister behind the stairs, it just blows a hole clear through the building and out the other side. That brings us to...
Was that an Iron Man tank missile? A little wrist rocket?
You're not there. Nice try, though. That brings us to the guy on the other side who tries to take a bite out of Quinn.
Thought you were going to say crime.
Quinn, you have to resist a 15.
I have to resist a 15.
Yes, sir. So same thing. There's this like boo, and then boom. This thing lights off like a small rocket. Sparky, please take a competency die.
Hey, also watch some wrist rockets.
All right. What do we get?
So you're gonna have to forgive me. I just got off the phone with my very pregnant wife. Yes, and dealing with everything that I told you all about earlier. So I
Right
kind
on.
of was only half listening. So I know that I'm resisting something, but
So they shot a kind of like instead of these things shooting blaster bolts or bullets, they're
Yeah.
shooting miniature rockets.
oh, that is so much fun. But not
So
on my-
basically,
not
you
on my end.
definitely want one.
Yeah.
I know who's definitely going to want one. So you guys, he fires that rocket at you, and it's coming in with a roll of a 15. So you have to give me something that you can justify resisting a 15. So your fortitude, your reaction, something that'll give you enough juice to dodge that roll.
Yeah. Let's go with my reaction, and
All right.
hopefully I'm not blown up into itty bitty bits.
Go
We'll
for
miss
it.
you.
Oh, this is not a good day. This is
We'll miss
not a
you.
good day.
Oh no.
I need to see for
So
myself.
so for the crowd, it's an 11.
Oof.
Yep. So, but yeah, you only get a 10 because you get to keep 3.
Right.
Um,
I'm having a real bad day.
So, what were you using to defend?
What
He
I
said
was
his
using my
reaction.
Reaction. All right.
Yeah.
So the round impacts. It bypasses the plate, blows through your hip, comes out the back.
Of course you would do that to me. Of course.
And blows through the floor.
Just like real life.
I know.
Knocks you down and gets a what do you call it? So you're down 1 reaction. So your reaction goes from 4 to 3 right now. You're mobile, but you're a little bit hurt.
Hey, that's exactly what I tell my doctor.
Oh my god!
Typical day at the
boy.
VA.
Yeah. Many moons ago, we had the D&D game where somebody was like, "And you get stabbed through the hip," and I had just had they had just pulled one of the rods out, and I reached into the drawer and I threw it on the table where all the dice was, and they were like, first of all, that's disgusting. Second of all, no. They're like, we can't believe you kept the pen. I'm like,
It's mine. I paid for it.
I paid for it.
It's a
That
part
brings
of
us-
me.
That brings us around to Gino.
So those guys are very bad individuals, and I don't like them. This guy is the one over here that's been shooting the big pumes, the scary things, right?
They're both on both sides. So this guy too.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the guy on the right that I tagged earlier, hopefully in the face, and maybe if I'm lucky, they'll land on the same painting. Oh, that's a 16.
All right. He's going to try and dodge a reaction. Does not get a 16. Let's see. So that's actually 2 successes, not 1. All right. So you whirl around, and you do that thing where you're like, cover your ears, bro. Even though you're in a full bucket, so it really doesn't matter. And you blow off a round right next to Hammerhead's head. The round penetrates the guy's plate, and you see him disappear behind the banister. That brings us to Hammerhead.
Is there anyone?
It's the military hearing protection lawsuit. You're eligible now, JR.
The House of Reason will just shut it down. We've heard this before.
You got this guy right here.
All right, let me pull the map up. I'm going over. Which guy? Yeah, I'm going to shoot him again.
All right. Fire up the sab and go savage.
Yep. All right. 9.
He gets a 4.
I got a 15.
Jeez. So that's 6 that's almost 2 above, but that's 2 successes. So once again, you shred the wall. You basically dump an entire burst into him. He does the kick and chicken until he blasts up against the wall, and then there's a red streak as he hits the floor. Quinn, while you're down on the ground, do you want to yell clear?
Yeah, I do actually.
So at this point, do I poke my head out of the door and go, "What the hell?"
Hey, listen, we stopped throwing grenades. Why are you complaining? God, you're like my woman at home.
I heard explosions and then what sounded like, "Yep, okay, bodies hitting the wall." All right, never mind.
So Quinn, you're on the ground when you get hoisted off of your feet by Doug.
Mhm.
He kind of gives you like a concerned look, like, who ventilated you?
I'm just gonna point up to whoever is still alive on their side and be like, "Take your pick."
Oh, they're down. They're all
dead.
down.
Oh, they're all down. Yeah.
We're all good here.
Tell him we were just preparing a snack for him.
He tells you, Doug just tells you to hold this, and then he slams an auto injector into the synthprene.
Mhm.
So you get there is an immense wave of pain that goes through your hip all the way through down to the very core of your taint, as you can feel nanomolecular bots reconstructing some of the damage.
It's getting weird. Have you talked to my doctor?
Maybe a little bit. So
Hey, don't you be hating on the Wabanki women, all right? They are a real minx in the bedroom.
So Archangel, you come out of the what do you call it?
The fur fits.
If the fur-
Oh my god!
Oh my god! Throw a flask of oil. Wait, wrong game. All right, so you guys, Moray, you're in the room and you hardwire in.
Yes.
All right.
Actually, I wanted to check the 3 bodies and see if there were any key cards on them that might be helpful.
Nothing like that.
Okay.
All right, so for the next roll, you have to beat a 6.
I stick my head out and let them know that he's hacking currently.
God, I can't count 17.
Wow, that's really good.
Yeah, you beat it.
So you shred their encryption, get in, and it doesn't look like they've dumped the data, but it's going to take a hot minute before you can. What do you call it? It's going to take a hot minute before you can get everything. So you're going to have to either transfer it onto the drives you're carrying, or you're going to have to pull the drive from this system, which on a system this big, there's multiple.
Well, I was actually. I look over Mags. Hey, you want to help me carry some stuff?
What's a faster option?
I would say yank and go.
All right, let's yank. I know what I said.
All right. All right.
I know what I said too.
You guys start pulling drives.
Yeah.
Are you guys doing anything on the outside?
Maybe help the bleeding guy.
See if Doug's already done that.
Yeah, Doug's already done that.
I'm just imagining Quinn on the ground going, "Hey, thanks, Doug. I appreciate that. Hey, can one of you guys bring me one of those freaking rocket guns?
So
Maybe I'll actually hit something."
I turn to Hammerhead and I say, "You capable enough to bring him down one of those cool toys?"
Understood. Did we find Murder Barbie?
I'm gonna hook up with Mags. Looks like he's coming out the door right now. I think we're gonna go.
He's helping
knock on
me.
some doors. Oh,
All right,
I thought he said that he had already gotten the drives and.
I will
No, he
search
was
the
helping
body.
me.
Okay.
I will search the bodies and secure the cool new toys that are ours.
All right.
All right. So there are 6 of 6 of those gyrojet rifles, and they each one has a magazine of 5 rounds each.
All right, I'll sling all 6 across my back. Me strong like bull.
You are also going to be clumsy like ox.
Well,
'Cause
I
they-
mean, that doesn't
once-
change
once-
much.
Once I
Pass them to Doug.
once we hook up with our people, I'll be distributing them out.
Gotcha. All right. So you guys are going to start searching the upper compound.
Stand by. So this is the server room
Yes.
right up here. This is the chemistry room. Is
Yeah,
it
that's the
just
lab.
is it just one room, or is it connected with another room?
Give me an awareness check.
Okay, 1 second. Let me. I think I got a 4, but for some reason, but awareness is search 4D or just general awareness.
General awareness.
Okay, so I'll be 3D. Oh,
Can I assist?
that's a 10.
He doesn't need it.
You can see that the server room on that one side,
Mhm.
it's all one room. So they knocked down a whole bunch of walls, and that's what they used as their server farm. The other one, so I'm going to share the screen again real quick, if I can press the right buttons. The other one, it looks like when you peek in, there's a lab on this side,
Mhm.
but it only goes to about right here. So this down here, past this door, is probably another room.
All right, I will go ahead and make my way. Oh, that's not the map. I'll make my way over here,
Gotcha.
and I'll y'all think I should tap on the door, give it a little knock, and hey, how's it going?
Maybe
Hold on, wait for
maybe get
people to
them
show
back
up
up.
so you're not alone.
I have a dog. Don't you hear?
Sorry.
All right. You guys stack outside the door.
I think Quinn and Hammerhead are still down there.
All right. So
Quinn limps his broken self up there, going, "I'm here, I'm
no,
here."
he's got.
actually
Do you have like a micro camera that you can peek in under the door, so you're not wiring into a gunshot?
He does not have a micro camera.
Yeah, no, that's not the kind of tech that I got. I think I'll be okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open the door and
Housekeeping.
pull the whole housekeeping thing.
All right. So you open the door, and just as the door opens, you can see Sabrina, aka Murder Barbie. She is the only thing in the room is a small like step stool and something that looks like a 7.5 foot tall set of power armor.
Oh boy.
As she sees you walk in, she gives you this smile as the helmet rotates into place and locks in. You can hear the servo latches locking the thing down and establishing environment. She's holding a canister under her arm, and without doing anything like opening balcony or whatever, she just jumps and obliterates that section of the building.
Is she in a freaking samurai?
Landing outside, she lands into the courtyard and looks like she's going to take off in a run.
I run out to where she jumped out. Babe, listen, he's an asshole. Don't worry about him. You can ball stomp on him all you want. We're not bad.
I was really hoping you would do something intelligent like throw a bot popper or something.
Shoot the leg servo to where she can't run anymore instead of screaming at her.
I'm gonna run towards them, tossing each of them these fancy new rifles that shoot the fancy bullets, and see if we can't get a firing line and do something more than scream.
That.
All right, so who's lining up to take a shot?
Whoever wants one of the rifles, I got 6.
I would like to do this. I need something today.
I've passed them out as I ran.
I need a win.
I'm sorry
I need
to
some
pull you
sort of
away
a
from
win.
the gunfight.
Sparky, you win the internet.
That's true.
To be honest, when you said a step stool, I was like, oh, she's going to be swinging from a noose because Rex showed up out of nowhere.
So yeah, she is trucking in this suit of power armor. All right, so who's taking the shot first?
I'll go first.
All right.
What's the
It's 46. You keep all 4.
JR shoots. He goes, "Nothing personal, babe. It's just a job."
10, 11, 12, 13. I got 14.
Okay, who's the next up?
I'll go next. Or yeah, let Kale go next.
No, I need something right now.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I said you go next.
Yep. 16. That's not bad.
Well done. Well done.
I didn't get a 1
Alright.
that
Rolled
time.
above a 12.
And Gino, are you taking a shot as well?
I'm going to take a shot with the good old faithful.
All right, hit me.
Except I'm going to aim for the leg. And I'd like to burn my last competency die if possible.
All right, give it to me. All the dice, keep 3.
Yep. That is a 18.
Oof. All right, first round impacts on the back armor, blows off one of the plates. She stumbles as she, gets into almost like a runner in the starting blocks. The next round blows out like all of the leg armor on one side, exposing like the servos and stuff like that. You can't see her actual leg, but you can see that she was heavily damaged by that second shot. And then, of course, Gino follows up with the last shot, which hits, and then you see like instead of it actually doing something, it ricochets straight off the armor.
What's he firing?
He's firing
Slug thrower.
a slug thrower. She gets up and starts like limp running.
Shoot him again.
I would like to do that again, actually.
Hey, you want to take a shot? Go for it.
Yes,
Quinn's
I
up
do.
first. Tell me what you get.
It's you said it's 4, right?
4d6. You keep all 4. Oh God, really?
I got a 14, so a little less.
Yeah, I didn't get a 14. Let's see. That's all right. So you're just like, this is for the day I've had. You dirty, no good lion sucker. Right? There's that pop and that moment of hang time as the round goes off. It goes through the plate that was shot off before, severing the arm at the shoulder and driving her face first into the courtyard, where she collides into the side of a building and is covered with rubble.
Oh yeah.
Go get
Hey.
it, Doug.
How many rounds are in a mag?
5.
5.
Can I
We
dump
need-
the rest?
3 left.
We need to bring her back, That is actually one of our jobs right
As a
now.
prerequisite.
Yeah.
Dead or
It-
alive? Or
No, it was alive.
It's alive. We can't get mission failure on just the fact that we like going pew pew.
No, the
got armor.
fact that
It's fine.
Quinn needs a win.
It's fine. No, I'm gonna mag dump. She's got armor. It'll be fine.
You're gonna mag dump on her?
Oh, I'm
So
gonna
you're
mag
gonna
Oh no.
drop the last 3 rounds?
Okay, I would like to preface this with she's under a bunch of rubble right now, so she's now protected. He's going to undig her from the rubble.
Well, let's hope. First roll.
He misses the
11?
next 3 in a row.
All right.
I'm just gonna say in the background that I understand his rage. She has a very shootable face.
Like, I get it, bro. I get it.
You
JR, you just don't have you just have problems with women, okay? You don't understand them.
And the last roll?
It was 11, 12, and 10.
Oh, okay. The I thought it was I saw the previous roll. I thought it was 14, 11, and 12. So the
I mean, if that's what you want to give me, yeah, I'm okay.
don't get weird. So the you tear apart the side of that house, right? The rounds as they impact are just blowing through the superstructure. One of the rounds you hear ba-ding, so you obviously hit the armor underneath. And you're just sitting there like you're like heaving because you're just It's been that. It's been a hot
It's
minute.
been that day. Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say it was either that, like he's heaving, he's upset, and he's excited, or it was just gonna be wee.
No, it's quiet seething. It's quiet seething.
Oh my god!
Well,
I just had
He's doing
flashback of
sortie
combat
on
weatherman.
everything.
Yeah.
Can hey,
It's 90 degrees. Bop, 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 bop.
is
Go ahead,
Doug next to us right now?
Yeah.
Doug's just looking at y'all like,
I turn to Doug and I say, Doug, you're a very fast person, right? Is a hool faster than the human in moving?
It depends on whether or not it's lunch.
Doug, fetch. Don't eat lunch when you get back.
No, but the point I'm getting at is if it's faster, like if it can like grab me and then bring me over to where she's at quicker than me just like running or walking over there.
He
Carry
goes,
me, Doug.
Yeah, he
In
says.
this. Sorry.
I was gonna say, he kind of like, he's watching you talk, and at first it seems like all he's catching is this, and then like the light bulb appears and you see the predatory brain take over, and he goes, oh, and he picks you up under his arm, and he's like, peace out, bitches. And he jumps from where you are. Now, she was on the run for a good 10, 15 seconds. He hits a roof in one bound and then the ground next to her in the second.
Jesus.
Right? He holds you up and he brushes you off and then slaps you on the rear and he's like, bitches.
Would we have pulled all of the servers by now?
Oh yeah, you guys have them.
So are we just standing there watching this going,
Could I get a single shot off on is any of her mech exposed?
Yes now, but she's got Doug right in the line of fire. And Gino's there as well.
Yeah, I would
was gonna
appreciate
say, if
not
I
to
could
be
get
shot in the back by my own
I was
team
gonna
members.
say if I could get a ion shot off, then she's not moving anywhere.
She's not moving anywhere right now. She just
has
got
a building
mag
on
dumped by Kale, and she had a building drop on her. I think she's missing an arm, bro.
I'm sorry.
There's a certain point when
I missed all of that. I had to take my dog outside. Sorry.
okay,
You take my hip, I take lots of other things. That's just,
all right.
what was that movie where he just like pats her on the shoulder and goes, "Are you okay? Because you just had a building fall on you." All right.
Yeah. So I come up to her and I look for the canister because that's primarily the thing that I want to make sure that isn't,
Right. So you roll her out of some of the rubble. You find the arm that you shaved off with the canister, and you can see that it's ruptured.
Oof.
Probably by one of the gyrojet rounds.
We are all gonna die.
I come over to Moray and I ask him to get in touch with Scrapper to see if they've acquired the chemist yet. I'm gonna, at the same time while I do that, I'm gonna turn her over, see if she's still alive. If she's still alive, cover up the arm and try to seal it up so she's not breathing in whatever hell that shit is.
It looks like the armor has an auto seal function.
Mhm.
And the neoprene has the synthprene has been closed. It's seeping blood a little bit, but it looks like it might have nano injectors like Legion armor, where it's sealing up any big vascular bleeds. As you're doing that, and you roll her over, you notice kind of like how cotton candy dissolves in water. Your armor is doing that.
I turn to Doug and I say, "We need to get out of here right now. Help me grab her and let's pull her away from this area."
He does it easily. Pulls her out to over by the main building where you guys just jumped from. But your armor is deteriorating fast.
I strip off of it, chuck it off in an area where it's not on me, and I see if Doug and her are all checked out well and
All right, so Doug actually does this thing real quick where he waves at his hand and a small holographic keyboard comes up and he types a text message into the monocle that you keep, and it says, "Bro, keep away from everybody else."
Copy.
And then he walks to another side of the courtyard. What are you guys doing?
Well, I calm the
Problem.
scrapper and say, we got a leak.
And he's like, "You mean there are no bathrooms there? What are we talking here? Be more specific."
We have a unknown nanovirus leak out near Gino and need immediate decon.
He's like, hold on a second. And then you hear him in the background talking to somebody. It's hard to hear because it's in the background, but it's probably the lab tech you guys let go. After a moment, he says, all right, we might have a problem.